Boker Tov. I hope this message finds you well. In our parasha, Yaakov knows he has to encounter Esav, but at the last minute he tries to flee. And we're told in the pasuk, "Vayakom balayla hu, vayikach et shtei nashav et shtei shivchotav et achad asar yiladav." Yaakov takes his two wives, his two shvachot, and he takes his 11 children and tries to cross the river at night to avoid encountering Esav. Now, commentators point out 11 children. Yaakov has 12 children at this point. He has 11 boys. Binyamin has not been born yet. And he has Dinah, his daughter, his one daughter. Where is Dinah? Why is she not included in this list? And Rashi explains that Dinah was with them, but she was in a box. Why was she in a box? Sort of bizarre interpretation. She was in a box because Yaakov wanted to protect her, lest Esav see Dinah and want to marry her. So Yaakov tries to protect her so that Esav doesn't see her when they ultimately encounter him. Now, this midrash raises some fascinating questions about how much we protect our children or overprotect them, how much we expose them to the outside. Really fascinating discussion, but that's a side point for now. But the midrash continues and suggests that Yaakov is punished for this behavior. Why? Because if he had given Dinah to Esav, maybe she would have made Esav into a better person. Maybe she would have made him more redeemable. Maybe she would have brought out the good in him. And by not doing this, Yaakov is ultimately punished. And we know what happens with Dinah and Shechem, the city of Shechem, just a few chapters later after this. Now, this midrash is fascinating. And we could walk into Yaakov's mindset and understand why he wants to protect his daughter, as opposed to compromising her and giving her over to Esav. So it's fully understandable. So how could Yaakov be punished for this? Now, Rav Avadim Bartonoro explains in his super commentary on Rashi that perhaps Yaakov didn't want to give Dinah over to Esav, not because he was concerned about her, but because he did not want to give Esav the opportunity to redeem himself and to become better. I think this is a powerful lesson. Sometimes in life, we prefer to have a specific perspective on another person. We prefer to see them in two dimensions. They're good or they're bad. We don't want them to change. We don't want to see them in 3D because then we have to deal with their complexity. We have to see the nuance. We have to see the subtleties. We have to see the positive and the negative, and we don't like doing that. For Yaakov, it was much easier to see Esav as being wicked than it was to give him the opportunity to change. And this is so important in life. We have to give people the opportunity to change, even if it means that we need to change our own view of them. Wishing you a great day, Kol Tov.